Faith in Action presents the creation story. In the beginning, there was nothing. No sky, no sun, no sea, no shape, no sound, no time. Just a vast, silent darkness, a bottomless abyss. But even in the nothingness, God was there. His spirit hovered over the deep, like an artist poised before a canvas, ready to begin a masterpiece. And then he spoke. His voice broke the silence like thunder in the void. Let there be light. In that moment, light exploded into existence. It danced through the darkness, illuminating what had never been seen. God saw the light, and he called it good. He separated the light from the darkness, the first contrast, the first division, the first boundary. He named the light day, and the darkness night. That was the first day, and the dawn of all things. On the second day, God spoke again. Let there be a vault between the waters, to separate water from water. And so, the sky was born. The waters below were pushed downward, forming the oceans. The waters above were lifted high, veiled in clouds and mist. Between them stretched a vast dome, clear, blue, and endless. It arched over the earth like a royal canopy. Birds would one day soar through it. Rain would fall from it. Stars would shine beyond it. God called the vault heaven, the sky, and he looked upon what he had made, and it was good. Evening passed, and morning came. The second day, a day of space, air, and separation. Then God said, "Let the waters under the sky be gathered to one place. Let dry ground appear." And just like that, the waters rushed away, uncovering the land. Mountains lifted their heads, valleys sank low, rivers found their paths, oceans settled into their basins. God called the dry ground earth, and the gathered waters seas. But the scene was not yet complete. "Let the land produce vegetation," God said, and instantly the earth stirred with life. Grasses sprouted, vines climbed, trees rose, bearing fruit. Color exploded across the landscape, reds, yellows, purples, and greens. Every plant bore seeds, ready to reproduce, to multiply, to cover the world. And God saw that it was good. Evening passed, and morning came. That was the third day, and the world had taken form. God gazed at the heavens, now formed, but still dark. Then he said, "Let there be lights in the sky to separate the day from the night." And suddenly, the sun blazed into being. A golden flame hung in the sky, warming the earth below. To rule the night, God made the moon, cool, calming, and full of light. Then came the stars, millions of them, scattered like jewels across the black canvas. They would mark time, guide travelers, inspire wonder. Constellations formed, galaxies danced. The heavens told a story, a divine calendar of light. God placed them with precision, purpose, and beauty, and he saw that it was good. Evening passed, and morning came. The fourth day, when time began to tick across the sky, the seas churned, the skies waited. Then God spoke. "Let the waters teem with living creatures, and let birds fly above the earth." At his word, life surged forth. The oceans came alive with creatures great and small. Whales glided silently. Dolphins leaped with joy. Fish shimmered like rainbows, dancing in the current. In the skies, birds filled the air with song. Eagles soared, owls watched in stillness, sparrows flitted from tree to tree. The sea and the sky rejoiced. And God blessed them, saying, "Be fruitful and multiply. Fill the waters of the sea. Let birds increase on the earth." It was good. Evening passed and morning came. That was the fifth day. Then God said, "Let the land produce living creatures." And the earth trembled with life. Lions roared from rocky cliffs. Elephants trumpeted across the plains. Bears, sheep, lizards, leopards, all according to their kind. But God wasn't finished. He said, "Let us make mankind in our image, after our likeness." And from the dust of the ground he formed a man. He breathed into him the breath of life, and man became a living soul. God called him Adam. Then from Adam's side he made a woman, Eve. Together they reflected the image of their Creator, able to think, to speak, to love, to create. God gave them dominion over the earth and blessed them. And he saw everything he had made, and it was very good. Evening passed, and morning came, the sixth day. On the seventh day, God finished his work. The heavens were stretched, the stars were lit, the seas swelled with life. The land was filled with creatures, and man and woman walked in paradise. There was nothing more to add. So God rested, not from weariness, but to bless. He set the seventh day apart, a day of reflection, a day to delight in creation, a day to remember who made it all. The seventh day was sacred, a divine pause in the symphony of time. God looked at all he had made, and he smiled. It was complete, perfect, very good. From nothing came everything. The universe wasn't born in chaos. It was spoken into existence with care, design, and purpose. God, mighty and eternal, created all that we see and all that we are. If God created everything with such intention, what do you think he created you for? Don't just watch creation. Be part of God's purpose. Subscribe for more Bible stories that speak to your heart. Which day of creation speaks to you the most, and why? Write your answer in the comments section. Thank you for watching.